Today I have a premium sound deadening kit. This is the trunk kit from NVX. Going to do a review on it and get it installed today. Stay tuned. Let's go ahead and dig into the review first. So this is a trunk kit. There is of course larger kits and smaller kits depending on what option you choose. This one is the trunk kit, the SDBTK20 from NVX. It has 5 sheets of 18 by 32 inch pieces. It's easy to use. I'm going to be using it today, getting it installed in my trunk, kind of show you the before and after, and tell you some of the benefits. So before anything else, I just want to say thank you for watching. A thumbs up goes a long way. Be sure to check out the links in the description if you want to know all the details. I only like to give you the basic rundown of most critical points I see here. So showing you the box first, give it a little unbox review, and then let's go ahead and get it installed in my car trunk today. Some of the main reasons you want to use sound deadener is to stop rattle, reduce heat transfer into your vehicle. It also helps quiet vibrations, eliminate outside noise, road noise, and increase your SPL score if you're competing, as well as makes your overall sound system louder, and as it says at the bottom of the box here, it will also help with speaker distortion. So I'm going to go and dig into actually looking at the material of this, opening it up, and before I get it installed, let's look at the thickness and actually look at how the material feels. So you can't notice on video, but it is really weight heavy, right around 18 to 20 pounds for the 5-set kit. So each piece panel here is around 3 to 4 pounds each. Definitely heavy duty, and it has a 4-step peel and stick installation process I'll actually get to do in a minute. This is the trunk kit. They also have vehicle kits and single place kits depending on what you want to install it on, but I'm going to be using this for the trunk today. They also offer more than just black. This is the heavy duty black layout color scheme. In my other vehicle I've actually installed a lot of the NVX kits, but it was more in the silver color. So I like to have the silver look, but the black kits, you actually don't see the logo. It's more hidden, and you have a different feel to it than the silver. So looking at this real quick, the thickness of this is 2.3 millimeters thick. Right at roughly 2/4 is the thickness of this. If you put 2/4 together, which is 91 mil. That's what it says in the description. So be sure to put a thumbs up if you haven't already. I really appreciate you liking this video if you're enjoying it. And I'm looking forward to getting it installed today in my vehicle. So let's go ahead and dig into getting it installed. Alright, so I got the trunk kit here from NVX, the SDBTK20. I got one of them out. I'm going to be able to see how it sounds and see the difference. Got my used roller. I've been using this for a couple of years. It's done me well, and it still works. Got some simple Awesome Orange cleaner and a used rag I'll be using to wipe off all the dirty grease and debris. Take out my panel, and we'll see how this sounds. So a couple of quick little tools I use. Not the most optimal way, but it's going to work for me. And I'm going to be able to make my trunk a lot more sound deadened without having to deal with the outside roadway noise, and if I decide to install my stereo system I have in here again. Guys, as you can see, if anybody knows, 0 gauge wire from NVX as well. Got one power ran here. It's disconnected on the fuse in the front, but anyway, that's on another video to come maybe. You'll never know. Stay tuned. So let's go ahead and get this thing installed. Gonna go ahead and see a sound test before and after as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all vacuumed out. Before that, just kind of do a little sound test real quick, and we can see how this sounds with before and then after, and then we'll do a little comparison in a minute. And this stuff will work really good. So I'll first hit here. That's through the carpet, and then let's move the carpet away. All right, and that's away, and then we'll do one more with me underneath hitting it. There we go. Alright, so that is the before. A couple of screw holes here. Actually, my throwback to 2014-15, I actually used to have a stereo system in here, and all those little screws are actually when I actually had a trunk wall build, and I installed some wood panels over here, and I zipped straight to the metal frame. Not recommended, but anyway, that's a side note. So now let me go ahead and get this vacuumed, cleaned off camera, and then of course you'll be able to see the fast forward as I'm doing it. Get it vacuumed, and then we'll see how it sounds with that stuff installed, and then we'll compare the two. All right, so I got the area cleaned up. A couple more sound tests from camera distance. And then underneath real quick. All right, so let's get this thing installed. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and install the first sheet. Just keep in mind that I'm not a professional. I've only done this a few times, and it was only my own system. And but I'm definitely gonna be able to show y'all on video the sound difference and actually see kind of the process of how I install it. So let me go ahead and do that. All I'm using is my roller. I've used this thing a lot, and then I have a razor so I can shape how I want it to be laid out, and then I'll start at one end and move my way up. So that's how I do it. If there's something I'm doing wrong, let me know in the comments to teach me and everybody else watching. So I like to start on one end. This is the way this works is it has a back matting point, like I showed you earlier when we was doing the unbox review. So this is the sticky adhesive side that sticks to this, and this is the side that you actually want to be cosmetically what you're going to be seeing. So, and they also, NVX offers this in different colors, not just in black. I personally use the silver on my system if y'all ever watch any of my videos there. Check out the playlist, my setup on my channel, or JacobViral 2 for a lot of videos on that you'll see on my own system. So let's go ahead and get this installed. Since I am putting a whole piece on, I don't have to do much modifying or cutting for the first part. The main thing is to be able to get it at a good starting point, and then I can shape it from there and it'll fall right into the grooves. And it's on a 90% clean surface. It ain't 100%, but it will work for what I'm doing. And this will be a drastic difference in sound. And then of course the trunk kit, so I'll be able to do the whole trunk with this. All right, so I get it laid out, and then I see from one corner and then move into it from there. And I see where my crease is. I like to use the other side of the handle for my creases. It sounds crazy, but it works. It might look crazy, but it works for me. And then roll right into it. Some people would actually like to heat this stuff up as they install it, depending on how thick it is. This one, you don't have to worry about that. If it's on a little bit of a hot day, the metal might be already hot in your vehicle, so it rolls right into place. So it's looking good. I like that it has a good durable flex motion to it. So it's durable, it doesn't tear, and it rolls right into that surface needed to set in place. Anyway, check out the links in the description if y'all want to see more on this NVX trunk mat kit. Of course, you can get 40 square foot, not just the 20 or 15 square foot as well, depending on how much you're installing. And this can definitely be an all-day job if you're doing the whole vehicle, but it's definitely worth it. Get more sound out of your stereo system, quieter when you're driving on the roads and highway, and everything else I talked about earlier. So slowly getting it in place. So anyway, from there, I'm going to go ahead and get it off camera, put some music overlay, and let's go ahead and get this thing fully installed, and then we'll see how it sounds. Alright, so I got my initial first of 5 for 1 of 5 installed. I got everything pretty happy with where it is. Not the prettiest for my actual wire run, so if I decide to run 2 or 3 more of these, I have room to be able to run these. I could put a grommet here, but I'm not worried about it right now. My fuse is off, so even if it hits the ground, we're good. This is my power wire for when I decide to put a system in here. So now let's do the sound test before we end this video. Be sure to put a thumbs up if you haven't. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know in the comment section. Looking forward to y'all's comments, as well as thank you for hitting the like button and subscribing for more cardio videos. This is a little bit different type of video today. Getting a sound deadener installed. So now let's see the sound test. Here we go. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's better. And this is just one sheet. Imagine when you have the whole back trunk, so just one sheet, you can see the difference. Go underneath real quick. Definitely more solid. It's hard to tell on camera the difference in sound, but you can definitely... Alright, so that's a comparison, difference before and after for getting this trunk kit installed from NVX. Check out, once again, links in the description. Shout out to NVX for really good quality products from all ranges of cardio, including this sound dampening trunk kit. I just got the SDBTK20. Links in the description if you want to see. Not the prettiest, but works. And hopefully you'll learn something. And stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you on the next one.